Got the baddest bitch in the city, so don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now. Let my bitch off the purse, she get 100 rounds. 100 rounds, hold me down.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So before we get into today's video, let me just give y'all the quick hair details and then we're going to jump into everything else. So I got this hair from Beauty Forever and I wanted to try shorter hairstyles. Y'all know I always do long hairstyles, so today I wanted to try a little something different. So I decided to do a 20-inch transparent frontal, of course, with 3 20-inch bundles. And this hairstyle wasn't really like planned, but it just was what it was. I got the texture straight, as you can see, and I pre-plucked it off camera as well. If y'all want an updated plucking routine, I'll give y'all that. Make sure y'all comment that down below if that's what y'all want. I have an updated plucking routine on my channel from about 3 to 4 months ago maybe, but if y'all want to see something new, which is not really much of a difference, then just make sure y'all let me know. I'm getting a little bit better with my layering, okay? A little bit better. I've been taking some classes and stuff like that, so they've been helping me throughout quarantine and everything like that. I've been trying to up my skills and get ready for what's coming, so I've been practicing my layering skills. So I'm just doing some not deep layers, but I did want my curls in the back to have a little bit of volume, so I'm like, you know what, let me just throw them in a little bit. And other than that, I'm pretty sure I said everything, and I'm probably going to talk more towards the end of the video about this hair, but let's get into what we're supposed to be talking about. So So I wanted to try this new thing on my channel where I just talk about what's on my mind and talk about my thoughts. And instead of me talking about what I'm doing in the video, I just feel like you guys can clearly see what I'm doing in the video. So why really talk about it? Most people do that. I'll probably do that for other videos, but in some videos, I like to stick to doing things like this. So before I recorded this video, so I was watching Aaliyah J's video. Everybody know Aaliyah J has been my favorite YouTuber since, oh my God, like 2014, 2013. Like, that's been my girl for a while. And as you know, as most know, her birthday has passed, and I was watching her video with her and her boyfriend, and he was giving her these gifts for her birthday, and they're known to like give each other great gifts and go on nice vacations and stuff like that. And I'm a lover girl, so I'm a sucker for all that stuff. Girl, Aaliyah J was boo crying in that video, and I felt a couple of tears drop. I said, Shania, are you serious right now? Are you really serious? Like, I don't know. I'm just a sucker for love. So it just made me think like, oh my God, I cannot wait until I get to experience real love. Now, don't get me wrong. We don't know what happens behind closed doors. No relationship is perfect at all. But from what I see, that man really loves her and she really loves him. And I've been watching her go through multiple situationships, relationships, and stuff like that. But this seems the most genuine, most sentimental, most like all of that. Just all put into one. And I'm just like, oh my God, I love you so much. So that just made me think, am I ever gonna get that type of love? Not saying it's impossible, but y'all, like, anyone who really knows me knows that I done been through some stuff with these dudes. Like, I've been through so much stuff, and it's just like, oh my God, like, I want to meet the love of my life already. Like, I'm waiting, I'm ready, hello. Then again, I think, I don't know, like, I be feeling like I'm ready sometimes, but I think sometimes I be like thinking maybe it's the idea of love that gives me hype, but I know that true love is really something you have to be patient for. You have to really like manifest it. Not saying that you got to sit there and like think every day like, I'm gonna get a good relationship, I'm gonna get a good relationship. Like, I know it don't work like that. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I don't feel like I'm ready, because I feel like my problems are way beyond a relationship. Like, it's a lot of things that I have to work on with myself. So it's just like, you know what? I always feel like I rush into situations, and most of the time it's not really me rushing, but it's just how things are moving so fast. You just feel like you don't want to lose the moment. So I think that's like equally me and whoever I was with's problem when stuff gets like that. You know, y'all click easy out on the phone every night, y'all FaceTiming every night, y'all chilling, you know, all that stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, I love him. Like, y'all know, like, oh my God, y'all know. Like, I'm not even about to do this, but yeah, I just feel like seeing them, I don't know. The only other relationship that makes me like squeamish, like, oh my God, I love it here, is DK4L. I love De'Ara and Ken so much. I love their relationship, and it's just like, from what I see, they kind of have a similar love. Like, even when you could just tell, like, I don't know, y'all, my mind is everywhere, but bear with me, right? So I realized that in these relationships, they like, so I witnessed that. Okay, I'm trying to make sense because my mind is like everywhere right now. What I see in my relationships is that the men, they get mad at me for getting mad. And I hate that. Like, let me be a spoiled brat sometimes. I don't have to be a brat all the time. And it's not about me all the time. But it's just like, can I be mad too? Like, can you cater to me and be like, all right, princess? Like, or be like, all right, stink. All right, babe. Like, you know what? I'm going to give you your little moment or whatever. But just you come holler at me when you finish for all that. Just not get so mad, because then it's like, oh my God, now you're mad that I'm mad at you, and now I'm mad at you for being mad at me for being mad at you. Like, I hate that. So I just be wanting to be spoiled. Like, I just be wanting somebody to be like a sucker for me and just so head over heels, so in love with me. And no, once again, no relationship is perfect, but you could just tell when a man really is in love with you and he really loves you and he's invested to you and he understands your mind and your soul and your body. He's super patient with you, and he moves a certain way where it's like, although he may get his attitudes, or you might get your attitudes, speaking in a, girls, what's the word I'm looking for? Perspective, that, y'all know how to give each other space, but at the end of the day, y'all know y'all gonna talk to each other. Y'all gonna either talk about it, or y'all gonna just, subconsciously do whatever y'all do to get over y'all issues. And, you have an understanding, y'all back to how y'all are, not going days without talking or too prideful between both of y'all. Like, I just be so over those type of relationships. I just want somebody to be like a sucker for me. And my thing is, I love super hard, and I think that's probably one of my toxic traits. And I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with loving hard, but I feel like there's a way to do it, and I feel like I don't execute that properly. And being that everything moves so fast, the hard loving that I do tends to be like a little clingy or annoying, or, whatever the case, if I'm like repeating myself too much or whatever the case may be. So I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all, say I don't know why I love so hard. I'm working on that. But this is why I want to continue to work on myself, so that I can properly receive the man that is truly meant for me. And don't get me wrong, I'm not fiending for a relationship. I'm not fiending for a man in my life. I actually like being alone and single, to be honest. I don't like people. It sounds so cliche. Like, I really don't like people. I'm friendly, I'm outgoing, I'm down to earth. I'll have a conversation with anyone. You can walk up to me, hey, oh my God, I know you. And I'll be like, hey girl, or hey, what's up? Like, I'll talk to you. But when I'm alone, I like to be alone. I like to watch videos. I like to just do my thing, edit, whatever I do. Make fried chicken. I know I'll be cooking the same like 3 meals. But this I like to do in my alone time. So I don't mind being alone. And I'm not, like, once again, I'm not fiending for a relationship or a situationship or to be dating, whatever. But I do want the next go round to be at least my second to last serious relationship before I get married that's actually serious. Like, I actually travel with them, and we actually sleep in the same bed every night, and we have an understanding where we don't like, oh, I thought you this, or oh, I didn't want to talk to you because you didn't talk to me, or those subs or do too much, like, for social media or whatever. Like, I don't want none of that. I really want a healthy relationship, and if that does not work, I want it to end on like a healthy note, because I'm the type of person where if we stop talking, I don't want nothing to do with you. I'm blocking you at everything. I don't want to hear about you, don't want nothing to do with you, don't want nothing to do with nobody around you. I just like, that's the only way I could really get over someone. I can't, how they be like, oh, don't block your ex because you want him to see a glow up or whatever the case may be. It don't even be about that for me. I just don't want to wake up okay and not thinking about you when I'm doing good emotionally, and then I see a picture or I see a name or I see somebody talking about you, and now my mind, I overthink. So now everything is replaying in my mind as if it never left. And that's like my, like, I don't know what to call it. I feel like that gives me anxiety. Like, it's multiple things that gives me anxiety, but that's like one of the things that gives me most of my anxiety. So I have to literally cut you out my life in all aspects. You gotta go. So I don't know. I just really want the relationship, like a decent relationship, like an actual relationship, not no like fake, just he hates me, I hate him now, we just cheating, all that stuff. I don't want that. Like, oh my god, I'm so over dealing with the same thing. Like, oh my god. But yeah, so back to Leah J, because remember, y'all, this is my thoughts. In my mind, it literally thinks like a million thoughts about a minute. So I know I'm jumping back and forth. But anyway, so yeah, I watched a few Leah J videos and stuff. And, well, Leah J's video with her man, because I watch almost every single Leah J video. But every time I see them, it just gives me like so much hope. Like, it sounds so cliche, oh my god, I swear, but I really want a relationship like that. And I hate to say it like that, because it's just like, once again, we don't know what they going through. We don't know what's happening. But from what I see, that's what I want. I want a man to spoil me and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I got my own money. I can spoil my damn self. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I don't even ask my father for nothing. I don't ask nobody for anything. But it'll feel good to get spoiled occasionally, or you know, whatever. And you don't have to be a billionaire, you don't have to be a millionaire, you don't got to be nothing. It don't have to be all these extravagant extra gifts. But and I'm the type of person where the thought counts. So it's just like, you could buy me a freaking perfume or something and I will be so happy. You could really buy me finger licking and I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I love him. I would be like, oh my god, I love him. Like, oh my god, he's so, like, he loves me. Like, oh my god, I'm so happy. Like, the littlest things mean the most to me. And I don't know, like, don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying a man has never bought me nothing before. I'm not saying I haven't been spoiled before. Of course. But I want that to happen and continue to happen throughout the relationship. I don't want it to be something a man does just to get me. Like, keep doing everything that you is doing to get me. Keep doing that throughout the whole relationship to wow me. Because it's like, you know, a man and sometimes a woman, I'm not even gonna lie, we put our best foot forward when we dating and when we first start talking to somebody. You want to show them, like, look, this is, you gonna love it here. I get you this, I do this for you. We gonna do this like that, and I'm gonna talk to you like this, and I'm gonna call you all day. And, you know, it be like that at first, and then after it starts to change. And I don't want that type of situation in my life. I don't want a relationship where it's like, it's good in the beginning and now it's just like, do he still like me? Like, do he still love me? And and now that we talk about that, I'm the type of girl, this might be annoying and I feel like I'm working on this, but this is just me. I'm the type of girl who needs reassurance, because I just feel like men wake up with different feelings every day, and that's my worst fear, being in love with somebody who wakes up the next day like, I don't really know if this is for me. Even if I do feel like I'm doing everything right, I don't want to be in a situation like that. That gives me so much anxiety, because then I start to move different when I'm probably overthinking, and he probably was never thinking that, and maybe he just had a bad day or woke up on the wrong side of bed and now he's acting like that. So, you know, that's another thing I have to work on. But I always, like, now and again, I need to hear, like, you know, I love you, I appreciate you, you know, that kind of talk. And I'll be like, okay, he still loves me. Like, you know, I don't know. I have a lot of, like, childhood issues that I deal with. So I just try. A lot of that gets, like, spilled into my relationships, which is another thing that I'm working on. And it's just, like, this is what I'm working on now. Now that mind you, I'm still very young. I'm only 22. I'm about to turn 23. I feel like I've made a lot of mistakes so far with loving very hard, very fast. So now that it's like, okay, I'm going to take a break and I'm really going to get to know me. And I'm going to get to know, you know, what I love about me, my strengths, my weaknesses, what can possibly alter this mood, what could trigger that, and try to have my whole emotional, mental, physical state, just to keep it stable, basically, is what I'm saying. So, I don't know, y'all. Well, I know. I feel like I'm talking to my friends. Oh my God, can y'all please comment down below right at this moment? Comment this minute and let me know if you feeling me. Like, I feel you. Say something. Like, I feel you, sis. So I felt you. Like, I know a lot of girls, like, we all, I'm saying like so many times, because I'm looking at the ceiling, twirling my headphones, just talking to y'all, because I really feel like I'm talking to somebody, and I really love this. Like, I'm going to be doing a lot of these. Y'all going to hear what I said at the end of the video, but I'm just letting y'all know right now. This is what I'm saying. So, yeah, and yeah, like, and I really want to start in my next go round, because all right, I'll talk about dating after, but in my next go round, I really want to do like cute stuff. I don't want somebody who be like, nah, I don't do that type of stuff, or like, I'm not really into that. I just want somebody who's very open to trying anything, not on no freak shit, like not on no shit like that, but I mean, like, what if we want to go to the museum? I'm not really too like art savvy. I don't really know too much about that, but a cute date to the art museum would be so cute. Maybe if we go to the Brooklyn Bridge, just, you know, look at the water, park, car talks, or we park up at the whatchamacallit. Damn, I gotta go back to New York because I'm just forgetting everything. But at the dock or something like that's at the dock. Oh my God, I've been on a boat and I just don't know how to act. But yeah, like picnics. Let's go get some food. Let's try new food spots. That's a date to me. You don't have to always go to the same restaurants. You can try. Okay, boom. So let me give y'all a new date idea. Take whoever you're dating, or your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. Take them to a new restaurant for every day. It don't have to be the most expensive. It doesn't have to be the cheapest either. Y'all can have ranges, whether y'all want to go to the local black-owned restaurant, or Italian restaurant down the block, or maybe y'all want to go to the city. And I live in New York. Well, right now I live in Miami, but I'm from New York, so there's a lot of low-key nice spots in Manhattan and New York. And why not just go drive up, you know, pay for parking? Because, I mean, y'all could take the train, but I be tired of trains. So, y'all could, you know, pay for parking, whatever. Try new restaurants, try different foods or whatever. Try new lounges, party together, like just bond in different type of ways. Because I feel like those are the type of things that count. Because you never know where those little dates or situations might take you. Y'all might be, you know, feeling a little distant. Maybe you've been working a lot, or your partner been working a lot, and y'all just need like y'all time or something like that. And maybe that little date just might bring y'all closer. Y'all have a good conversation. Now y'all hold their hands, walking back to the car, and now you feel the love again. You just like, you know what? This felt good. I needed this to end my week. Now I could go back to doing everything that I've been doing, like my work and everything like that. Because, you know, you can't smother your partner either. Everything can't be about you. Everything can't be about your partner. It has to be a 50-50 thing. If you ask me, this is what's morally correct, but if you ask me, I feel like a relationship never really works unless the man likes the woman more. And that might be an ignorant thing to say, but I realize when women tend to show their love and love way harder than men. Not saying that men don't love hard or nothing like that. I'm just talking from a woman's perspective. We tend to love way harder and more. So it's just like, if you love the woman more, she's already, the littlest thing can make her just love you 2 times more, just the smallest thing. So if you're giving all of that love, I guarantee you're going to be rewarded unintentionally. And by that, I mean, you might do, let me see, for the last 2 weeks, y'all went to 3 restaurants. This don't have to be this often. This is just off the top of my head. Last 3 weeks, y'all went on 3 dates. One date was y'all went grocery shopping. Yes, grocery shopping can be a date too. Y'all can talk about what type of food y'all want. Y'all want to cook this for dinner that night, movie night. It could really turn into a date. It's not that serious. And the other 2 nights, y'all walked to the park. The other one, y'all went to a restaurant, right? And mind you, this is all on the man. Like, the man has planned these things. I think both, it should be equal, but this just for this scenario. Once you show your girl that you're putting in all that effort and y'all not even in the honeymoon stage no more, she is gonna, oh my gosh, like, she is gonna cater to you so much off the fact that you just appreciate her so much that you actually thought about spending quality time with her besides laying next to her every night or talking to her all day. Like, you actually put thought into spending physical time with her. So she'll cater to you. She might cook for you one night. She might rub your feet, give you a massage one night, run you a bath. She might buy you something, anything. It could be really anything. Give you gas money for the next 2 weeks. Just like little things. Just women, us as women, like, we appreciate the smallest things. And I know there's women out there who just so like, they don't appreciate nothing. Like, they so ungrateful. They just be complaining about everything, never happy, never make it work. I'm the type of person, I be nagging sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but I only nag if you don't listen to what I tell you the first time. And I feel like you trying to take advantage of me taking that lightly, whatever the situation may be. I'm not gonna front, but I'm very outspoken, so I will always talk about my problems, but I'm working on that. Anyways, so yeah, and I don't know, that's mostly me as a woman. I feel like if you cater to me in so many different ways, whether it's small or big, naturally I'm gonna want to do for you. You're not even gonna have to ask me to do anything. And I'm not gonna lie, I would say a little bit more, but this is YouTube and you know that you can't talk about certain things on YouTube. But if you a grown woman and you listening to this right now and your man is catering to you like I said, then you know what you should or need to do. Okay? Y'all, look. Oh, I'm sorry, my headphones is bugging. But y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm going to leave it right there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me see something. Comment the wet emojis. All right, wait. Comment the wet emojis if you know what I'm talking about. Right now. Right now. Go scroll down this video and comment the wet emojis if you know what I'm talking about. So, we're going to get off of that because probably kids watching. How y'all doing? Anyways. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm naturally like a lover, a caterer. Like, I love, well, let me not say caterer because I don't be doing too much. But then again, I don't really feel like I ever was like in love. I feel like I've been in love once in my life. And after that, it was never lust, but it was like a deep love for like any other boyfriend or something like that. Like a very deep love. But I take being in love very serious. So I would never be quick to say like, oh, I'm in love with somebody. I felt like I was sometimes. And then when I get out of the situation, I realized that wasn't really being in love. That was just like I can't describe it. When the thought comes to my mind, I'll probably say it in another video discussing like this type of topic. But that's really how I feel about that. Oh my God, y'all, I can't believe I've been talking this long. I thought I was gonna choke up, not really have nothing to say, but who knows. Anyways, so yeah, this is really this is my first time trying something like this, and I really like it. Like, I'm over here smiling in a room by myself, looking around, like, I feel good, but imagine somebody, like, secretly recording me, and they're like, what is wrong with this crazy, like, who is she talking to? Anyways, if I say anyways one more time. So, I'm going to bring this to an end. For the people who are tired of me talking, I'm going to just let y'all finish watching this video. But what I do want to say is, true love will eventually come. If it's meant to be, it will be. Don't rush anything. Make sure you don't make no irrational decisions. Don't fall into peer pressure. If, somebody, your partner, anything wants you to do something that you may not want to do, don't fall for anything quick just because you love them, because sometimes that can literally ruin you depending on what it is. I think that you should also manifest the love you want. I don't think you should chase it. I don't think you should seek it. But I do think you should manifest it, because if you're doing what you have to do for yourself and you're properly building yourself and working on yourself, you will spot a shitty ass person and somebody who's just trying to sauce you up from a mile away. By sauce you up, I mean someone who's going to tell you what you want to hear and make everything sound all good and make you feel all cheesy, but their actions don't really follow it after a while. Don't let nobody sauce y'all up, okay? So, yeah, make sure you're working on yourself, building yourself, being a better you for yourself. Manifest the love you want, manifest the life you want, manifest anything positive in your life, and I guarantee you it will happen. The power of manifestation and, everything in that category is so strong. Like the law of attraction, oh my god, I gotta discuss that in another video, because the law of attraction, I learned about that and I've done research on it, and I've watched a lot of YouTube videos about it over the years. And the law of attraction and manifestation, which is kind of tied into one, are very powerful. It's actually very scary for me. You know what? I think I'm going to talk about this in my next video. I'm going to save this topic. But yeah, I'm going to just let y'all enjoy the rest of this video or this tutorial, whatever you may take it as. And thank y'all so much for listening. This meant a lot to me, and I feel really good about talking about it. I do feel connected because I know I'm going to, reply to comments and see your thoughts on how y'all feel about the topic of today. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So enjoy the rest of the video, y'all. Love y'all. my camera's about to die. I'm over it. I didn't even add the bundle. I just did like a quick ponytail, wrapped it real quick, and then put it on because I was just over it. I swear to God, I was just over it. So let me take the back out. And I forgot I was supposed to be doing like the 2 little front pieces. I forgot. I was so into like perfecting a ponytail. My curls dropped a little bit too, but that's okay. Yeah, I was so into making this perfect that it just kind of like, you know, I forgot about it. But whatever, that's another look for another day. I might try to remix it and do something else. I'm trying to tease the ponytail because I hate them skimp frontal ponytails. Oh, I cannot stand it. So I'm trying to just tease it a little bit so you can't really see the back. Alright, so now that that's out, my curls really dropped in the back. Wow. Let's just see how this is looking. My camera is literally about to die, so hopefully I get to get my reaction. I can't take too long on the outro. Ooh, wee. That is so cute. Get this hair off my face. This is so cute. Let me just flatten this part a little bit. I don't do the Humpty Bumps. Okay, I'm loving these baby hairs. It's giving supernatural. I actually really like this. Not that I thought that I wouldn't like it, but I really do like this. This is my hair. Get out of my business. Anyways, y'all, thank you for watching this video. I know this video was a little bit different, like not usually how I make my videos, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was kind of therapeutic for me, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let me get y'all a little like outro video, whatever, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and make sure y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below because I don't know, I just love y'all feedback, especially on this type of video. Y'all gotta let me know if this is the type of stuff y'all like so I can make sure I, you know, keep on going and everything like that. Okay, bye y'all.
So don't fuck around. Know them hoes is out to get me, they don't hold me down. Know me now, act like you don't know me now.